So here's some art I've been doing. I don't know if I've set it to... Oh yeah, okay, cool. Right, so we open on a scene where Sonic is being beleaguered by rabbits, chucking stones at him. He's upset, his head hurts. What have I done to deserve this? He probably shouted. Hey James, welcome on in. Gloves for your gloves. Sometimes gloves need gloves. Sometimes you just want to do a double protection. We've all been there. I need a more reliable dye. Like maybe weighted? I mean, we have been to a casino, so they probably had some better dyes there that I could have had. Restoring from a save. Yeah! Well, you couldn't save in Sonic, so this is just using a continue that I probably earned in a bonus zone, which we've had none of so far. Gotta read fast! Happy Sunday to you too. And happy... whatever it's called when the clocks go back forward. But anyway, yeah, so Sonic was being bullied by some rabbits, which I think is well deserved. Then he wandered around, he went over a bridge, he found a star post, which he tried to fix and failed miserably. We then wandered around a bit more. We found Tails, who was tied up and slightly burnt. He did get beaten up by rabbits, yeah. I can't gesture to things on my slideshow, so you'll just have to... I can maybe do this? Here. Okay, right, here's where we are. So we've got Sonic here, and I think he was on top of like a loop-the-loop thing, maybe. And then Tails was all tied up and badly burned and horrified at the sight of Sonic. For reasons as yet unknown, although quite easily guessable given the title of the book. The clock chains and the incident that nobody wants to talk about. Love the expression on their faces. Well, thank you. I worked quite hard on that. I really had to get into the mind of Sonic and of Tails to achieve this. But I think you'll agree, Tails looks suitably beaten up and afraid. Next, I don't remember it happening. Well, I mean, we probably were all a little bit concussed from the rabbit incident. Or do you mean the clocks going forward? Cat lady! Welcome on in. I need to get a sound for not first. And a different sound for first, because the kazoo was just a kind of placeholder. More pictures, of course! I gotcha, you know. We've been through several zones so far. We haven't even got out of Green Hill or Emerald Hill, whatever it's decided the first one is in this book. I wrote down Green Hill, but... Oh, it's Green Hill. Green Hill's Sonic 1, right? And then Sonic 2's Emerald Hill. So we start off in Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1 and then move on to Chemical Plant from Sonic 2. Who knows? Obviously it's deliberate writing from our authors, Nigel Gross and John Sutherland. But who could tell why? Nobody knows. Only them. Yeah, I've had an hour stolen from my life, but I'll get it back in October when it's cold and dark and I don't want more time. So that's good. So, we use the Zone Warp chip to go off and get some tweezers, which are for some reason on top of a very large, very tall pillar. But Sonic, obviously being a massive show-off, gets up there, probably does some spins and jumping and stuff. Then what happened next, you may ask? Well, Sonic uses those tweezers to pick up a kind of like dangerous looking blue needle, despite the fact he's wearing gloves already and is a hedgehog made of blue needles. But this was a particularly dangerous one, we are told. Did I draw these? I did. I drew them on my phone. So they are, I mean, they're pretty high quality. Let's not beat around the bush, but they are probably not my finest line art. You think they're amazing? Oh, thank you. I have a certain style. I think they get better as I get used to the drawing, but they're not as good as my my Kiwi series, which was for Grunt. Thanks, Kay. Okay, so oh yeah, there's also a heap of rings in the background. I keep forgetting which hand to point with. Some rings in the background here, which we helped ourselves to. Next, we meet a character called Whiffy, who is very happy to see them, but is quite a smelly person, which isn't really his fault, let's face it. But hey, Grunty, I was just talking about you. How are you? Are you on your way to work? Must be. Oh. So we've gone an hour forward, so we must be 12 hours behind you now. Grunt fucking guru. I'm eating Weetabix. Well, have you taken my advice of putting a load of milk in it, putting it in the microwave, and then turning it into a mush with some honey? Because I don't think there's a better way of enjoying Weetabix. Except I used to have it with margarine spread on top of it, and then jam on top of that, which I loved, but it was a bit dry. You had to have quite a lot of water with it. You eat it raw. Oh, dirty. Grunt's big boy, don't need no milk. Well, I heard big boys like milk. Good for your bones. So yes, so here's Whiffy. He gave us a bottle of Whiffy liquid, which we did not ask where this was from. And then we moved on to the chemical plant zone, which was a big maze that I hated. It just went round and round and round and round and round, and it was like, your choice right now is, do you want to go left or do you want to go right? I don't care. Tell me something about what each one looks like. Grunty want milky. That upsets me because I used to have an auto mod thing that wouldn't let people write the word milk, but I think I got rid of it. Turning to the mush is enjoyable. It defeats the purpose of it coming in biscuits. Maybe. It gives you more options though, I think. But yeah, I guess it does invalidate a significant part of the process of making them, so. But then, anyway, probably could talk a lot about Weetabix, but let's move along. So this was initially the only drawing I made of the chemical plant zone because it had upset me to beyond, it was just beyond reasonable, I thought, and a waste of all of our time. But then I remembered Sonic was, rather than being worried about important things and the matter at hand, he was upset because the Mega Mac had got on his shoes. Mega Mac, I learned, is canon. That's what the goop in Chemical Plant Zone is called. I imagined it as being green, but apparently it's pink. I don't remember there being... Was there pink liquid in Chemical Plant Zone? I don't remember it being there, but apparently Mega Mac is real, and that's what it's called. So he's got it on his trainers, and he's like, "Wah, my trainers are ruined." But then they go on to Aquatic Ruin Zone, which looks more like Oil Ocean Zone, which I think was their clever way of being like, we don't want to do Oil Ocean Zone, let's just combine it with Aquatic Ruin. There's liquid in both. And yeah, it's all oily, and everyone's very sad, but they find a little sailboat. Get in on that. Away they sail. We had a fight on the boat. I don't think I drew that yet, but we won, so that's good. It was one of the bitey things, like the shark things that is underwater. Hey Oreo, welcome on in. Yeah, it was lovely to chat with you as well. It's always good to be on honest and open about stuff, and it's good that people feel comfortable to be able to do that. And hopefully people feel comfortable and safe to do so here as well. Always happy to have an interesting discussion on things. Hope you're doing well. You love my drawings for this? Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, you've had a preview. So Grant's had previews of some, if not all of these. Yes, so in the aquatic ruin zone we also had a fight with a bitey shark, but we bested him, and on we went to Casino Night Zone, where we meet the commissionaire, who is this big chap here. He has a nasty looking wooden bat, and he tells us something has gone horribly wrong with his pinball game, and we have to go into it and sort it out, and apparently it's big enough for us to both get in there and ping around, so I don't know who he's catering to, but it's not people who are the size of Sonic and Tails, which makes me alarmed, frankly, for what else is out there in our universe on Mobius. Club looks a bit dangerous. Yeah, I think that's what they decided. We got a choice of whether to send Sonic or Tails out there to talk to him, and knowing that Sonic's sense of diplomacy is little to none, we sent Tails, which I think was a good choice. Hello Jane. Hello. We have a kitten in here. She may make an appearance, but she doesn't like being held up to the camera, so we'll have to see. Well, I do have treats now, so that might make it a sweeter deal. Anyway, so the commissionnaire's like, help me, help me. And we go into the pinball machine and ping around, and it's a little bit like the chemical plant zone in terms of awkward decisions and stuff, but not as bad as all that. And in the middle there, you can see, beautifully depicted, is the central spinner, into which we will end up going. And what could be in there? This is my favourite. Wait. The pinball machine? This one. This is the one I was a little unhappy about. But I quite like this one with Sonic's little sweat things coming off him. So we get into the central spinner. Have you seen the movie The Cook, Thief, His Wife, Her Lover? I have not. I have not heard of that. Tell me more about it. Is it one of the Ealing comedies? You did these? Oh, thanks, Joe. This is the Deleted Zone music. What do I win? Deleted Zone? Death Egg? No, I don't even remember what was playing last. Hang on. I don't know. Is it? I don't know if it's the Deleted Zone. But if it is, then you win my respect. You want these as coasters? Oh, maybe I should. I don't think merch would pay off, but I can print them and stick them on a bit of cork. You're sucker for chaotic, colourful energy. Oh, okay, well, then this can be a coaster for you. Hidden Palace Zone. I'm starting to suspect you're making zones up, Joe. Which, well, it confuses me, which I mean, it's not difficult to confuse me, but I'll have no more of it, frankly. 80s British artistic movie. Huh, okay. Dystopian arts film. Okay. This sounds maybe like Grunt's kind of thing. Maybe Grunt's seen it? Any arts lover. Okay. I will have a look into it. Okay, after we go into the central spinner, we find a Mega Drive. What? But what's that game in it? I've never seen this game before, they say, in puzzlement. Death Ball? Goodness me. This sounds like what's making the pinball machine go a little bit wacky. So, they disconnect it, very carefully avoiding the traps that are there. And the commissioner is like, wow, amazing, here, have my helicopter for some reason. Which they take, and they press the little landing button because they see something shiny down in the hilltop zone. Which I don't think was anything useful. No, we had to do a fight and then it gave us some rings, so I guess great. Then we arrive at Mystic Cave Zone. There it is. And the helicopter autopilots its way back to the commissioner, who is presumably busy playing on the pinball machine. Okay, I'm into visually beautiful. I'm at heart a very superficial person, so it's a spell. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just his Sunday helicopter. He had all his other helicopters all lined up. Seems a fun adventure. I think perhaps you could go back and look at the other streams because some of it was more fun than other bits. So, here, Mystic Cave. We found 4 flashes, and as we know, there are inherent dangers with any flashes, but these ones were particularly rude. We lost at least 1 life to them, and all our rings. It was a very unpleasant experience, but eventually we defeated them and moved along. Then I think this is still Mystic Cave. Then we found Zonik, who was all like bitchy and annoying, but we threw some stink liquid at him and he got upset and ran off, and we got the Chaos Emerald, so that was a win. Then we moved along to the Metropolis zone. I don't remember where we got this paper, glue and red plastic from. I feel like the rats in Metropolis zone might have given it to us, in which case I might have to reverse having this. But either way, we made it to Metropolis zone. Very exciting. Everyone's very happy. This is the final showdown, right? But oh no, we forgot. Metropolis zone sucks. And you know those fucking little star things that shoot their little spikes out at you, and you know, you think, oh, I probably moved past that before it saw me, and then they all just ping out at you. Anyway, there was a whole bunch of them and you had to avoid them using Lady Luck. And Lady Luck hates me, so we died, and that was that. It only said Sonic died, so don't know what Tails was up to, so I guess he just probably got a stool and sat down and thought about his life. But if you like Brazil, I haven't seen Brazil. I have seen Clockwork Orange. Yeah, that was a bit disturbing, but it's good. It's good. I did do a sock puppet theatre show of Brazil in my series of films I haven't seen, and I assume the plot was identical, but let's watch Brazil together. Okay, I think you said you like it. I think you gave me information about the plot, or yeah, vague information about the plot, so yeah, we should watch that together. I'd be up for that. Tails started a bathroom fitting business in Metropolis zone. I imagine there's quite a lot needed of that, because there's rubbish everywhere and there's probably sewage running through the streets. Who knows? Hello, Jane. So yeah, cats may appear at some point in the stream. Anyway, that brings us up to date in this wild adventure that we call Sonic v Zonik. So let's get on with it. Is the music level okay? Because it feels a bit loud to me. I might turn it down a touch. There, that's a touch. That's good. Right. Let's settle in. Okay, so the story is that I've decided we deserve a continue because we've been very good this year. So we've got a continue. We have 3 lives, as is traditional for a continue. And we are starting off in Metropolis zone. We are going back to the beginning of the zone because that's how it works. Oh yeah, and basically the only way out of the beginning of Metropolis zone was the bus. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the bus. And okay, well Jane is sitting in front of chat, so I can't see what you are saying, but probably really useful stuff. So Jane, down you get. Down. Yep. Okay. Here. There you go. Okay. She'll work it out in a sec. Yes. So, a brief recap of the beginning of Metropolis zone. Everything's really dirty. There's a path that goes off. It goes to a really, really disgusting river. It says Metropolis zone is upstream of where they are, but there is a really rickety looking raft, and it says you can get on this to float.
Got to go for a bit. Should be back later if you are still here.
Aw, thanks D&D. Much obliged for the sub. And yeah, enjoy your dinner. And yes, have a nice time. I don't think I'll be streaming for hugely long because I will need some dinner also at some point. There you go, some cat anus for you, for your sub money. That's what you get. Yeah, thank you. There are no checkpoints, which I think is just rude. It says you have to go back to the beginning of the adventure, which I don't really want to do. I didn't want to put you all through that, so we're restarting here. I have seen Loving Vincent. Okay, I'll level with you. I haven't seen many films, just in general. No. Aww. She's occasionally very affectionate, and I love those times. Okay, you come down. So yeah, we're in a dirty Metropolis zone. It confusingly said the city's upstream, but you can float downstream on the raft to go there. We decided, luckily chat was kind and decided that that was a stupid idea, so we went back to the bus. So here we are at the bus. We have this lovely drawing of a badnik. Is it a badnik? It's a robot. So yeah, we get on the bus with this. Okay, here we go. The big red bus can look rather strange if you've never seen one before. Neither Sonic nor Tails had, so they were a little confused. The bus stops beside the pole and the doors open. Metropolis! Metropolis! All stops to Metropolis! Our two friends look at each other, not really sure what to make of all this. Well, come on if you're getting on, no time to waste. Will Sonic and Tails get on the bus? Turn to 270, or will they set off on foot? Well, we tried setting off on foot last time, and we had to come back, so we're going to 270. I'm afraid you get no choice in this today, but I'm sure there will be choices coming up soon. 270. Carefully, Sonic and then Tails get onto the bus. Sitting behind the steering wheel is a small silver robot wearing a rather battered peaked cap. Where to then? What will Sonic say? If you want to say all the way please, turn to 55. If you want to say the city gates, it will be 95. What do you recommend? Turn to 182. So, here is our first choice. Oh no, Bobby McPennington. I was using a bobby pin to keep the page. But Bobby has abandoned me, so I'll use this broken pair of prop spectacles. Pop that there. And we will make a poll. Animated biopic about Vincent van Gogh. Each frame was hand-painted. Oh my god. Oh! I think I remember reading about that. Let's come back to this. I remember reading about that, and they sort of crowdsourced it. Is that right? So people would sort of have a set of a few frames that they would paint in that style, as far as I remember. But again, not a movie buff. Okay, we have a question of on the buses. I can't remember. All the way. Ooh. What was that? What? I can't remember my own noises. Was that just... I can't remember if that's just a redeem. I'm bad at stream. And I've got the poll in the way in a second. I will respond to Metal Gear Solid 1 Memento. City Gates or recommendation. Okay, we'll give you a couple of minutes for that. Start poll. Here we go. Ah, it's just a sound alert. That probably would have made me jump if it was a bit louder, so maybe I should make it louder. Depends what you want. Do you want to scare me? Do you really want to scare me? Browser sources, Twitch poll, here we go. Oh, that's no longer in a good place. Let's move this to... here? On the Buses was, by the way, a really terrible British comedy. I use the word comedy loosely. This is... oh, here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Here we go. I probably should have grouped these so that it was easier for me to move them around. Oh, the things we should have done. There we go. Perfect. I know what I was worried about. Group these up. Done. Poll. Just rebuilding my stream while we're live. No big deal. Yes, madam. Yes, 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 yes. I did definitely hear about that. It sounded really beautiful. I should come back and watch it at some point. Oh no! There's been a tie between All the Way and the City Gates. What shall we do? In this instance, I generally get the casting vote, so I don't remember where we went to last time. I think we're going to go all the way, because why not? So we're going to section 55. Okay. This one terminates at the city centre. Take your seats, please. Sonic and Tails sit down and the bus moves off. Well, I suppose it beats walking, says Tails as he looks out of the window. Outside, the landscape rushes past. The bus really is moving very quickly, and in no time at all, the gates of Metropolis loom in front of them. We're gonna have to be careful in here, Tails, says Sonic. I think the best thing to do is to pretend I'm Zonik. What about me then? Asks Tails. Perhaps you can be Tails or something, replies Sonic. Tails is spelt in a very cool way, which I'm surprised he wasn't called that in the first place. Kay is cute. Yeah, she is. You missed the vote. I'm sorry. The vote has passed. We have gone all the way into the city centre. And here we go. The bus finally comes to a stop in a large square in the middle of the city. I don't think we did this before, so this is exciting. Metropolis is a very busy place, and there are people and robots everywhere. Although none of them seems to be taking any notice of our friends. Where will they go from here? Will they explore the area on foot? Turn to 259? Or will they head for the subway? Turn to 64. Here we go. If you have a thirst for polls, then you're about to get everything you were hoping for. How do we explore? We on foot or on the subway. We'll give you 1 minute. It's a very busy city. We have little time to waste. Has the camera frozen? Because it looks like it has to me. Let's move. Let's change scene for a moment. Okay. It just froze now? Huh, okay. It's still plugged in. That's a potential problem. Okay, fixed it. Okay, fixed it. So we're going on the subway. That, I think, is a nice idea. We are coming back to this scene. Bringing this back. Wait, what's happened to my scene? Where's my scene, man? What's going on? Oh, that's what happened to it. I forgot to bring it back. Visible again? That is my fault. As one would expect. Bet Sonic would be faster on foot. Yeah. It was a bit strange that he couldn't get to the Metropolis city on foot. Because Tails can fly. So Sonic could either run there really fast or Tails could have flown him. But either way, we took the bus, which is nice. Hey Ren! Welcome on in. Yes, you did see a cat. Correctly identified. She is gone. I might shake the biscuits in a minute and see if she comes back. Because I would come back for biscuits, I think. It's just the kind of creature I am. How are you doing? Did you get any further in the Deadly Towers? Because that game looks like so much fun. Everyone loves bats in video games, but when they're everywhere and they fly around so fast that you can't shoot them, I think that's the best kind of bat. You finished it! Oh! Added to the list of favourite games, I'm assuming. What's next? I mean, what can you even follow that with? Who knows? Sure. Oh, here we are. Okay. We're taking the subway. We're going to 64. 64. Alright. Yeah, I hope you're ready for another poll, because we are heading into Pole City. Sonic and Tails find themselves in a broad, well-lit tunnel. High above them they can hear the hustle and bustle of the city, but down here all is quiet. Which way will they go now? It's my favourite kind of choice. To the right or to the left, with no other information about either option. Well, I hope you've got your thinking caps on. Oh. Here is where you decide my fate. We only get 1 minute to decide this. There you go. Vote! Vote now, if you want. You don't have to. I mean, it's up to you, innit? Can I ask how... How long did it take, indeed? I think it's about what? Well, I'll let Ren answer. I'm feeling charitable. And also, hi Sakana, hi Brad. No, you can't retire. Or, I mean, I guess you can, but it would be very sad. It would be a loss. A loss for us all. 4 streams. 16 to 20 hours. Was it? Oh yeah, you have passwords, right? To save your progress. Save-ish your progress. Oh, you did use the walkthrough. Okay. I can respect that. I don't want to waste all of my time playing something that's making me sad. Okay, we're going left. Thank you for helping me decide. I could not have chosen this myself. Right, to the left. Number 48. Here we go. This branch of the tunnel is well lit and really quite clean for a change. So Sonic, says Tails, how exactly are we going to persuade Robotnik to tell us what is going on? Sonic hesitates. The truth was that he didn't have a clue. Of course, he couldn't possibly admit that. So in the end he simply says, have faith, old friend. I'll think of something. You'll see. That's how I always imagine Sonic talking. Or maybe it's just from the cartoon. Either way, I'm sorry to everyone. Prax! I did make it. I stayed up as long as I could, but it turned into 2:30 in the morning, so I thought it was time to go to sleep. Did you get your food in the end? the score is less than 7, turn to 92. 92. Oh, look, it's our friend Whiffy. Here's how we met him. Beautiful. Just as they both reach the rings, a large net falls from the roof and catches Sonic and Tails underneath it. A trap! They struggle for a few minutes, but it is no use. They are held fast. Oh no. If you don't want to be captured, you'd best come with us, squeals a high-pitched voice. Several small, furry creatures appear. They start to chew away at the net with their small pointed teeth, and in no time our heroes are free. Come quickly, very quickly, warns one of the creatures. Sonic and Tails have been taken by surprise. The creatures don't look very friendly, but then again, they haven't attacked. Quickly, quickly, come with us, or the robots will be here, warns the leader of the creatures. Should Sonic and Tails go with the creatures? Turn to 11. Or should they try to run away? Turn to 213. The choice is up to you. There's too many things on my desk. Let's give you 2 minutes for this one. Right. Phew, had me worried there. Oh, phew. Yes, okay. Wasn't on screen, do over. Yeah, I could have just rolled it over, right? And just pretended. But I'm brutally honest. Brutally. Oh, I didn't put the poll on. There we go. After this, I might have a quick recap of art for new joiners. It will be quick. It definitely won't be as long as the initial recap of such things. In fact, maybe I should do this now. But yeah, the poll will be in the way. Tricky. Well, I'll tell you what. We could move the poll down here. Crazy times. And then, whilst the poll is going on, let's come to this screen here. So, for anyone who is late joining us, I'm not cross, but here is a chance for you to recap the story. So, rabbits are throwing stones at Sonic because well, we guess, mistaken identity, but also Sonic's a dick, so he tries to fix a star post and fails. He finds Tails all tied up and beaten up and a bit burnt. He goes and gets some tweezers from the top of an inexplicably tall pillar. Oh, we've got a draw. Okay, well, the excitement will have to wait for now. Yeah, he uses the tweezers to pick up a dangerous looking electric-y blue needle from in a cave, and he gets some rings as well. They meet Stinky McStinkerson, Whiffy the skunk, who gives them some Whiffy liquid in a bottle. He helps them get to Chemical Plant Zone, which was just a whole load of awful mazes. He gets Mega Mac on his trainers, and that annoyed me, so I drew it. Then they get to Aquatic Ruin Zone, which is all covered in oil. They find a sailing boat. We fought something and we won, so that was good. Then we get to Casino Night Zone. We meet the commissionaire, who asks us to fix his pinball machine. The trouble with the pinball machine was that there was a Mega Drive in the middle with a Death Ball cartridge in it, so we unhook that from everything, and bing bang boom, it's fixed. He gives us a helicopter. We have a little stop in Hilltop Zone. Pick up, well, we went to check out the shiny thing, which turned out to be a monster, a Rexon, I believe, and then I think we got some rings for that. And back into the helicopter, off to Mystic Cave Zone, where we find, oh yeah, first of all there's flashes. Let me get rid of this thing. Yeah, so we found some flashes, which did us a lot of harm, the bastards. We nearly died, but it was all good. Then we find Zonik, and he's got a Chaos Emerald, but we throw Whiffy the Skunk's undisclosed liquid at him. He runs away. We get the Chaos Emerald. Good all round, apart from the smell. Get to Metropolis Zone. Decide to take the bus, because everything was very dirty and hard to get around. And then we died, because those stupid star things kept attacking me, and I lost all of my lives. So, sad times. And that's the story thus far. But we have a decision to make now, and I believe I get the casting vote. So, I hope Sonic and Tails find a Street Fighter 2 cabinet in the toilet. That was a very exciting toilet. I can't think of any more exciting toilets that I've been in. But yeah, there was in NQ64 in Edinburgh, there's a Street Fighter 2 cabinet inside the ladies' toilets, women's toilets. Have I missed anything out? Hanging out with creatures sounds like a nice time, right? And they didn't attack us, so they're probably really kind. Okay. Where next? We're going with the creatures. I want to go with the creatures because I think they seem nice. And just because things don't look friendly doesn't mean they're not friendly. I mean, I don't look friendly most of the time if I am not concentrating on looking friendly. But then I guess I don't want people to follow me, so either way. As long as everybody washes, I mean, there's been so many times when people have come out of the cubicle and not washed their hands, and I find this disturbing and upsetting. But anyway, I didn't play on the machine, and I probably would have washed my hands afterwards if I had. Okay, putting their trust in the strange creatures, Sonic and Tails follow them through a maze of corridors and tunnels. The creatures seem to know the tunnels very well. After what seems like ages, they come to a halt in a large, dimly lit cavern. As Sonic's eyes get used to the light, he begins to realise that there are literally thousands of the creatures here, and every one of them is staring intently at him and Tails. Turn to 225. Two, 2, 5. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Here they are. Can't work out where the camera is. And also I've rotated the the source. Yeah, here they are. All the little ratties. They don't all seem to be looking in the same direction, but that's fine. Artistic license, I think. Best 2 out of 3, loser has to poop. What if you don't need to poop? Yeah, I would find that very difficult and a bit stressful. Although, you know, just have a coffee. That helps things along. But yeah, I mean, the cabinet was outside. It was sort of in the corridor leading to the cubicles. I think if you've got an arcade game in the cubicle, that makes more sense, right? If you've got some time to kill. Alright. Anyway, here we go. Greetings. You are Sonic, are you not? Oh, and your brave companion Tails, if I am not mistaken. The voice comes from a wizened old creature sitting in the middle of the cave. Yes, I'm Sonic, and who might you be? Replies Sonic. Well, I might be anyone. As it is, I'm Frisp. I'm the chief of the Tunnel Rats. The creature waves his arm around the room. So, they're rats. Hello. Aww. Hello. Come up.
I regret this already.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Is what that sounded like in normal human language. What were the rings left lying around for? Asks Sonic. They were left by Robotnik as a trap. It's just as well we were there to help you, says Frisp, and the other rats murmur their approval. Lots of tippy taps, tippy taps. I thought about that before you lost. I guess so. Maybe only play if you need a poo. There were lots of other arcade games to play if you didn't need a poo, I guess. Yeah, I did not like the look of Deadly Towers, I have to say. I will not be playing that anytime soon. Right, on. How did you know to be there at the right time then? Asks Tails. Frisp stands up and holds his arms wide. I am Frisp, and I can see the future. The other rats start to chant. Frisp continues. I know that you seek one like yourself, and also I know that, as we speak, he is at the Factor E in the center of the city. He is a creature of Robotnik, and he is of great evil. Evil, evil, the other rats chant. They seem to know more about what's going on than Sonic does. Not surprising, Sonic is an idiot. Will you help us? Asks Tails. Help? Help? Of course we will help, exclaims Frisp. Here, take these. The old rat holds out a roll of paper, a tube of glue, and a bright red piece of plastic. Already put it in my list of stuff, because I forgot we got them in the Metropolis zone. Hello, Barbara. Look. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Just get your footing. Get your footing. Okay. Alright. These will help you, but remember also that the power of light is greater than steel. Now be gone, for you have but little time. My rats will show you the way. Remember to add these things to Sonic's stuff. Turn to 150. Oh my god. You say cats are nimble and steady on their feet. I don't think that's true, based on what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, here's our stuff. Stuff. Tweezers, blue needle, paper glue, red plastic. Chaos Emerald. We could go to the Zone Warp area anytime we wanted. Yeah. But I feel like perhaps we should save that for a time when we might be in need. So where are we going? 150. 150. 150. 150. Come on. Here. Yeah. Here we go. The rats lead Sonic and Tails away from the cavern, back through the maze of corridors. At last, they reach a rusty old iron door set in the wall of the tunnel. That's where you want to go. Yes, through there, the rats say together, and then melt away into the shadows. Fortunately, the door has been left open, and our friends peer into the murk on the other side. Let's have a look at this first, says Sonic, and he unrolls the scroll. It is covered in a spidery scroll. Roll the die and add the result to Sonic's quick wits. If the score is 6 or more, turn to 285. If the score is less than 6, turn to 29. This is where the d6 fucked us over before, because as you can see, if I move this a little bit, quick wits 4 have to get 6 or more. So by cunning use of mathematics, you can deduce that the only way we wouldn't manage to get this is by rolling a 1. Guess what? Guess what? Use the queue time. That's true, actually, yeah, if there's a big queue. I couldn't imagine there being a big queue, but perhaps there is sometimes. What else are you going to do while you're waiting to poo? Thanks, rats. Thrats. Yeah. Thrats for short. For whenever you need to thank rats, which, in my experience, is a lot. Right, so let's not roll a 1 this time. Oh my goodness. Right. Just gonna make sure Jane doesn't push the bookshelves over. Right, okay, here we go. No! 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 No. I don't think I rolled it properly. I'm gonna set fire to this and just get a new one. I don't think this one works properly. We didn't learn what this goddamn scroll said last time either. I'm so upset. Right, here we go to 29. Is it possible to have a broken one? I don't know. Anyway. Sonic stares at the paper for ages, but all he sees is a lot of scribble. Well, that was a great help, he says, at last, rolling it up again. That's it then. Nothing to worry about at all, says Sails with a silly look on his face. Sonic steps through the door and finds himself in a tunnel, lit by dim, star-shaped lanterns hung along the wall. On some of the following sections, you will see an asterisk symbol. When you see it, roll the die. If the result is 1, then turn to 211. Remember to make a note of the section number you were on so that you can return to it. Do you have a sense of foreboding? Because I sure do. Do you think Sonic should go to the left or to the right? Once again, I'm going to have to ask you for your help in this important matter. Pizza! Pizza, pizza, welcome on in. I regret to inform you that Sonic failed at reading again. My die is screwing me over. Right, let's give you... I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make this decision. It is not an important decision, but I just feel like I need a couple of minutes to get over being betrayed by my die. Next time you see this, well, you won't see it again, it's being burnt. But I do have a second one of these, so we will have to test the loyalty of the second one. Oh yeah, put the poll on the screen. I remember how to do this. There you go. Yeah, so spoiler alert, the stars are not lanterns as implied. They are asterons, which are the annoying stars that shoot their spines at you. So we have that to look forward to. I must have rolled a lot of ones, because I'm pretty sure that's how Sonic got moided before. So yeah, we're gonna find out how lucky we're gonna be. Right, the pole background's too big and it's annoying me, so okay, that's better. Good. Right. Ah, we're going left. I think this is a great decision. I feel very good about this. This entirely random decision. Let's go left. So, you have to go to 211 if we roll a 1. Ah. So, roll a 1. And go to 211. Alright, so we're going left. Haha, alright, we're going left. Okay. Left 282. 282. Oof, got a bit nervous here. But it's fine. The adventure continues. The tunnel is made of shiny, almost black metal, and their footsteps echo on and on as they walk. This must be the Factory basement, says Sonic. I wonder what they make here. The tunnel forks in two again. Will Sonic and Tails go to the left or to the right? I really hope this isn't another maze. Right. I'm only giving you a minute this time, otherwise it'll be interminable. Welcome back to D&D! What is your favourite type of dancing? Well, that is a good question. I suppose as a Morris dancer I should say Morris dancing, but I mean, to watch, there are a lot of great dances to watch. The Argentinian tango, I enjoy watching. I don't know, there was like a street dancing crew that won a talent show in the UK a little while ago. That was great to watch. To actually do myself, I mean, Morris dancing is really the only thing I know. So I think I'd have to say that. Oh, I put 2 minutes again, didn't I? What an idiot. So yeah, that's what I was off doing last night. So in the Morris dancing world, sometimes there will be what's called an ale. So different sides or teams or Morris dancing groups will host one a year, typically. You pay a flat fee and you get all you can drink. Whatever they've got to drink, you can just help yourself. They will provide a meal and nibbles along the side, and you just dance all evening with other people. So there's a sort of standard set of traditions and dances, and even if you don't know the dance, you're kind of encouraged to get up and have a go. And so it's sort of beautifully chaotic sometimes, with people going all the wrong way, and other times it's just seamless and everybody does all the same thing, but everyone does it slightly differently, so there's a kind of, it all looks good, but there's subtle differences in how each group are doing things, which I quite like. So yeah, so I guess that's my favourite kind. I will maybe show you a video at the end of Morris dancing, if anyone's up for it. But yeah, I thought there are many videos on YouTube. Some of them feature me. We'll have to have a look, see what we're doing. So we're going left again. Left is popular today. Let's move this mouse. Mousey, mousey. Here, okay. Tunnel forks in 2 again. We are going to the left. 261. 261. Numbers. 261. Okay. Right, we've got an asterisk. I'm really not confident with this mouse. I mean, die. There are lots of the strange star-shaped lanterns in this part of the tunnel. In different circumstances, they might have even looked pretty. No time to think of that though. Sonic and Tails have come to a junction. Will they go to the left, turn to 103, or carry straight on? But before that, we have to roll a die. Do we? Yes. I think there are 2 die rolls for these situations. One to decide if we go to 211, and then I think there's another die roll there to see if we manage to escape the Asteron. So I don't remember what I had. Maybe if I knew what configuration the die was in before, then I could use that to my advantage. I know that's cheating, but I'm really happy to cheat. Retro perspective, welcome on in. Always go left first. Yeah. Oh, is that a BoJack Horseman emote? Love it. What's everybody else's favourite type of dancing? Do you dance? Do you... Because I don't know. I don't really hear about people going out dancing so much anymore. I say anymore like I'm from the 20s. People always went out dancing and people were always telling me about the dances they've been to. That's not the case. End up going around in circles. Yeah, that's what happened in Chemical Plant. Literally, there were just the same pages over and over again, and you could have gone round forever. I hated it. It was awful. Anyway, let's get on with this. So, we're aiming for not rolling a 1. That's a 5. You all saw it. Got a 5. Good. Great. We are... Oh. Should I poll this? Should we just keep going left? Yeah, we've got to poll it. Got to poll it. Are we still over here? Come on, mouse. Yeah. At least it's left or straight on this time. That's more exciting than left or right, isn't it? I think you'll all agree. So you have 1 minute to get your poll answers in. If you care whether we go left or straight on, please jump into the poll and make your choice. Move all my limbs around in random motions and spin in circles. Yeah, same. There was that dance that Wednesday Addams does in Wednesday, which I was a bit of a fan of. But Kind of didn't think she would dance like that. Oh, you're meowing. She's starting to find her voice and it's really cute. Well, I think it's really cute. Yeah, for that I would sort of do a penguin dance. Which was mainly because I felt awkward and I thought at least that doesn't look like I'm trying to dance and getting it horribly wrong. At least people will know I'm not even trying. Cool, we're going straight on. Thank you very much. Normally about the only formal dance we ever do is the Gay Gordons. Yeah. I don't think they do much country dancing. There's a little bit for sort of May Day. But my great uncle, I think, swung me around in the Gay Gordons. We were the only people on the dance floor. It was a family event and he was so light. I don't know how he was able to do it so much. I was panicking, but yeah, I was spinning around and whirling and whirling and whirling, and then sat down in embarrassment afterwards. And you know, my mum and aunts were like, "No, you did really well," which I never think is a good sign. Does that sound vaguely familiar, D&D? Did it give you horrible flashbacks? GG, Rip Reload, welcome on in. How are you doing? Good to see you, as always. And Etlich, welcome on in. I hope you're well. Is it Eve Online you've been playing a bit of lately? I've been having a bit of a lurk sometimes. Yeah, I've triggered you, I'm sorry. I just had to share the trauma with somebody. Right, so we're going straight on, which is very exciting development in the story, I think. So we're going to page 27, section 27. Right, here we go. Let's get this. This is meant to be on random, but I feel like it's not very randomised. Anyway. Welcome on in. Hope you are all well. 27, we have another little asterisk. Have to avoid rolling a 1. Zonik and Tails walk around a corner in the tunnel and, surprise surprise, come to another junction. Oh no, it is like... Oh, I'm going to have to start writing down the page numbers because one of them will lead to the correct way, and all of the others will be pointless and just lead us to more choices of potential death. Right, so we're on 27 now. There's 261103. Okay, first things first. Let's roll this sucker. Right. Oh, Elite Dangerous, yeah. It was a spacey sort of a thing. GG. Always nice to have GG in here. Right, I'm going to try and avoid rolling a 1, but this die has betrayed me several times today already, so we just don't know what's going to happen, which is part of the excitement, obviously. Here we go. Oh, well, it fell off the table. No! I feel like it shouldn't count if it goes in the gap here. But, fine, the die has spoken. Now we have to go to page 211 and see what awaits us. 211. Right. Asteron! Shouts Sonic. There's no time to run from the missiles. Right, okay, phew. There is a die roll. Sonic and Tails will have to dodge them. Roll the die and add the result to Sonic's agility. If the score is 7 or more, then Sonic has managed to dodge the missiles. If the score is less than 7, at least one of the missiles has hit him. A missile hit will destroy all Sonic's rings, or if he doesn't have any rings, it will remove one of his lives. So, this is the choice we are left with. So it's agility. Shit, we need 7 or above? Really? No. 7 or more. Okay, so 50%, right? You'd think that's not terrible odds. However, it's too big and heavy to roll properly. It is. I think I have a smaller one somewhere. I just thought this would be easy to see properly. It kind of needs something with walls so it can sort of bounce off and roll back, but I do not have such a thing available to me right now. Unless I've got this. This might work. So Doc Martens box. Let's see if this works okay. Milady, I must purchase provisions for the coming week, the coming winter and apocalypse. Well, thank you very much. I also wish you a wondrous day and that your provisions are plentiful and exciting. Yeah, take care and I'll see you again soon. I also hope that you come out of retirement quickly and that your next game is better than Deadly Towers. Hope the provisions provide and much more quickly than Praxis provisions yesterday. Yes, farewell. Wish me luck in this die roll. The odds are very good. It would be better than Deadly Towers. Yeah, that is the good thing about playing a shit game. Right, here we go. 4 or more, please. So here's another thing I decided might be good. Is if you didn't lose all your rings, but you lost 10 at a time. I thought that would be good. But I guess for now we'll play by the game's rules. No, you know what? I'm sick of this game's rules. I'm going with my rules. I'm going with I lose 10 rings. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. So that's what's happening. And I'm comfortable with this decision. Unlucky. Oh, thank you. Oh, I should put my settings on so I can see deleted messages, because that's always quite exciting. TV settings. Bear with me 1 second. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. There is an option on BTTV, isn't there? Chat settings, that's what I want. Chat replies, blah 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 blah. Show deleted messages, hell yeah. I love seeing what deleted messages say. Unless they're spoilers for a game I'm playing, which I guess what can you do? When the game is bad, it's time to change the rules and make it better. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, we lost 10 rings, which should have been more than that, but that's what we're doing. Beta Tita TV. Just spam. Yeah. Yeah, I realised it must be something crap. They've got smarter, these stupid chatbots. I mean, the bot hasn't got smarter, but the bastards programming them have. Right, back to 27. When I go to the left, turn to 261, or I carry straight on, turn to 103. I might start making some executive decisions from now on, if that is acceptable to the chat. Because otherwise we'll be here for a very long time. And your time is valuable. I don't want to keep you for hours and hours on end with, frankly, garbage decisions that don't mean anything. So, we went straight on last time. I'm going to go left this time. 261. That means we can also check off this page from our list, because we are almost certainly going to be going round and round in circles. So I think this is where we were before. Maybe. So 261 also has an asterisk, so first and foremost we're going to roll this bastard die and see what comes of it. Get my shoebox out again. Right. We are aiming for not a 1. Rationalise those bad feelings away. Well, yes. Or do what you need to get the bad feelings gone. As long as you're staying safe. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try a cricket spin bowl type thing to roll this time. Oh, went in the box. Hang on. 4! Hell yeah. It was a 4, I promise. I'm always honest with you. Well, generally. And if I'm not being honest, I tell you I'm lying. Right, so we've been to 27 already. This is a decision that you made before, chat. So I'm going to trust you not to take me back there, because it was going to send me to 103 anyway. So let's go there. We're going to 103. I'm just saving time for everybody. 103. Right. Oh, now we have more decisions. The tunnel slowly begins to wind downhill and become really rather dark. Eventually our friends find themselves at yet another intersection. Should they go to the right, to the left, or straight on? We have some new page numbers here, so I will give you this choice. 83, 224, 282. Oh, and we've got another die roll as well, of course. Right, not a 1 please, not a 1 please. 5, yes. 5 is not 1. So, we are going to poll. I should have polled it anyway, because we would have ended up needing to make this decision. Which way now? I've got 3 decisions now. Right, left, or straight on. Oop. Okay, 1 minute to get your very exciting votes in on the poll. Please do. Please help me. Please. Please. Sorry, just reading some of the other sections in here. Some of them are quite comical. Alright. Yeah, googly. Yeah, that's... I can never remember if it's a googly or the doosra. My grasp of cricketing information is low as it is. So I need to expand this. There we go. Wait, there's... Oh, okay, there we go. Straight on wins! Alright. Thank you all for assisting me with this decision. We are going to go straight on, which means we can tick off 282. 282. 282. I seem to remember at one point there's a page that very oh yeah, it's this page. So it I'm not going to read it, but here it very clearly has what would have been on the scroll that we tried to read before but failed because of the die fucking us over. Is that in the right place? Yeah, so I don't know why they've put that on an adjacent page to one that we get led to, but there we go. That's the book. So I'm going to cover that over. 282. Oh fuck, we've already been here. Okay. 261. Ooh, oh no, we have that already. And 122. 122 is another option then. 122. We just have to keep on exhausting all the options. 261. We've already been to 261, so once I've done my Asteron roll, we're going to go to 122. I said I was going to finish by 6:30. I was incorrect. It's 10 to 7. Right. Here we need not a 1. Probably no more than me. Yeah. I really enjoy watching it. It is an odd sport. Well, I guess all sports are odd if you think about it too much. Right, here we go. Not a 1, please. 6. Oh. Yeah. Where were you earlier, 6? Being shy, that's where. Right, okay. So, we've been to 261. We're not going there. We're going to 122. 1 and a 2 and a 2. Right. Do our Asteron roll in just a second. Oh man. Okay. Every so often there is a faint booming noise coming from above them. Perhaps this is where they make Battlix. What do you reckon, Sonic? Asks Tails. Well, if it is, then we've come to the right place, replies Sonic. I've had just about enough of Robotnik. He's such a drag. Ahead of them, the tunnel divides in 2 again. Should they go to the left or to the right? 83 or 70. I wish the poll would just save the last thing I asked. While I'm doing my Asteron roll, because this is a new set of pages. New pages. Left. Right. And I understand if your answer is I don't care. Because, frankly, why would you? Why would you? Why would anyone? Okay. We'll do our Asteron roll. Do we get got? Not a 1, please. Not a 1. 5. Oh. Yeah. Good. I think this cardboard box malarkey is proving to be a positive. Maybe that's all you needed. Maybe you just didn't have the right environment before. Okay, you can survive. I won't burn you yet. Yes. 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 good. We'll go back over there. We're going right. Okay. Super. Thank you. We will get rid of that. So we had another new page as a choice. 70 or 83. We're going to 83. Oh! I wrote down the wrong thing. 70 is the new one. Or 83. And we're going to 83. So we're going to tick that off. 83. Oh yeah, on the page before. This is Whiffy's house. This is where we met our friend Whiffy. 83. Okay. I'm gonna have to make another executive decision here, I think, as well. The tunnel only goes on for a few meters before dividing into 3. This is where they got bored of writing guff that just says they were walking along and then they had a choice to make, which frankly I don't blame them for. I'm going to make... Wait, did we go to... We went to 122 before. Yeah. Okay, so 224 is already on there. 141. I'm gonna make the executive decision to go to 141, I think. But first we do our death roll. So the original thing I was going to do with the pictures was to like have them come up as a slideshow to this music at the end of the book, like it does in the game itself. But then I realised those pictures were all like lovely line drawings in black and white, and that is not what my pictures are. Anyway, cheating masterclass, that's right. Showing you how it's done. Okay, we're going for a not a 1. Coolly. Yeah. Gosh, that was close though. Well, yeah. Close, but we got a 2. We're good. It was so unlucky last time. I think I had 2 lives left, and I still managed to die quite quickly as well. I don't think I managed to get many of these moving along to different tunnels. It was just a pretty much instant, oh well, fuck you, here's a 1. 2 1s in a row, and then you're dead. So 83 we're at the moment. We're going to 141. That is a stressful decision, I relieve you all of. 141. After a while, Sonic and Tails find themselves at an intersection of 4 tunnels. They all look so alike, and both of them feel very lost. Any ideas which one take? Any ideas which one take? Says Sonic. In which direction should they head now? North. There's a new page, 30. Then we've got 83, 224 and 103. We've been to all of them except, well, we've been to 2 of them. We haven't been to 224 or 30 yet, so I'll have a think. A really careful think about which one we're going to go down. But first, are we going to get fucked over by a star again? I may rethink my cheating of the rings if we don't encounter any more of them. It was just a very sad time last time. Right, okay. Not a 1. Not a 1. Right, well. Then we need to roll a 4 or above to avoid losing our last 10 rings in my cheating way of avoiding an Asteron and not losing all my rings at once. I'm now glad I did make a cheat before. So, 4 or more. 4 or more. 4 or more. Okay. Fell on the thing. Oh, but it did, like, it landed on this bit of the box on a 4. I'm going to call that done. Done. Survived. Good. We managed to dive successfully out of the way. Yeah, definite 4. I mean, that's the least it could do for me, to be fair, after all of the things this has done. Right, so now we get to decide. Page 30 or page 224? Let's go to 224 because that will give me a nice section of many, many ticks in a row. Then I don't have to think about those ones anymore. So, 224. 224. I'm also going to have a quick drink. Because talking a lot is difficult for your throat. Delicious. Tasty water. Alright. The tunnel winds this way and that for ages. At last, our friends come to a 3-way junction. In which direction should they go? Well, luckily for us, we've already been to 2 of them, so we're going to go to 30 after our Asteron roll. Asteron roll. Okay. Okay, so we're avoiding a 1, hopefully. I was going to try and roll left-handed, but I feel like that might go wrong. So. Well, couldn't have gone worse than that, so. Right. Now we have to get a 4 or more. Okay, let's give Lefty a try. Right, here we go. Here we go. 4 or more, please. 1. Fantastic. Thanks a lot. So, going with my decision to lightly cheat, I'm going to say we now have 0 rings. Still got 3 lives so far. Sonic not yet dead. Put this back down here. Maybe there. It's a bit precarious, but I think it'll be fine. Unless a cat comes in. Then we're screwed. So we're going to page 30, I believe. Oh yeah, we went to 224. So the only ones so far that we've come across that we haven't been to are 70 and 30. Well, we're about to go to 30, so if we get the choice to go to 70, that's where we'll be going. 30. Right. I feel sure we're lost, says Tails after yet another 10 minutes walk. Okay, says Sonic annoyed. Tell me something I don't know. Why don't you go first for a change? Tails goes to the front and soon comes to a junction. So what's Tails going to do now he has his big chance? Go to the left or to the right? Both are pages we've been to already. I'm just gonna have a quick reminder. Neither of them give me the choice to go to 70. I don't remember where that was, that page. Must have been 122, maybe. 122. Yes. Okay, we need to get back to page 122. That's what we need. I think... 282. Because fuck these stupid mazes. Okay, 282 gives me the choice to go to 122. Let's see if 103 does as well. It doesn't, so we'll be going to 282 after this. But first, we might lose a life. Let's see what excitement awaits with the roll of the die. Come on, come on. Can't escape, stuck in the book forever. That is my biggest fear. Biggest fear. Right, here we go. Not a 1, please. 3! Good. Good. Our luck is going up so far. But now we're going to 282. We have to do it all over again. 282. Okay, 282. Where we are going to go to 122 after this die roll. I don't know why I keep putting the box down. Probably should just leave it out. Okay, here we go. Not a 1, not a 1, not a 1. 2. Alright, great. Now, we're fast forwarding to 122, where we have to roll again. So we're not going to get a 1, first of all, and then we're going to go to page 70 from there. But we'll go via the right pages. It's fine. Don't panic. So not a 1 again. Oh my god. Okay, well it landed on the thing as a 3. And as you know, I don't care enough about this book to be too worried about the die rolls. So I'm sure you were following all of that, but we've gone from 282. That was the first die roll. We're going to go to page 122. 122. This was the second die roll. Wait, 122. Second die roll for the little asterisk. And now we get to go to page 70, which is the only page mentioned so far that we haven't been to. Ooh, here is Other Cat. Hi Cliff. Hey buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Little butt squitch. Yeah. Right. 70. Here we are. Somewhere fresh. Oh no. 268. Right, okay. Do you know something, says Sonic? When this adventure's over, it would be really cool to spend just a few hours playing a game or something. Too right, says Tails. And get a burger or two in as well. Sonic and Tails can either go to the left, turn to page 27, or to the right, turn to 268. Now, we've been to 27 before, but we have not been to 268. So that's where we're going to go. 268. That's where we're going after this, I hope. Okay. What you doing? So this is Cliff. Come over here, buddy. Say hello. Look here. Look here. Yeah, there he is. He has a brilliant face, and he always looks a little bit bewildered. Okay. You're at great risk of rolling on my keyboard. Oh. Oh, sorry if that's loud. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, he knows butted the microphone. Okay. Do you want to come on with that? Yeah? Okay. Alright, that means we can't use the cardboard box for the moment, but we're going to try and not roll a 1. Just on the desk. Well, it's a 1. So now we have to try and roll a 4 or above without Cliff eating the die. Right. You're on my rolling surface, my friend. Come along, please. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, we don't want you headbutting the mic again, do we? A cat! It's a little precarious to have a comfy box around cats. Comfy box? Yeah, well... They... Oh, no, 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 no. It's precarious having anything around cats, to be fair. Particularly these cats. They are still quite young. And very enthusiastic about playing sometimes. Crime doesn't pay. Well, I disagree. Crime often pays out handsomely. Not that I would know about such things. Oh, a cat. I'm helping. Okay. Yes. Okay, please. You're always helping. Always there. Okay, so we're going for a 4 or above. Oh god. Well, I helped it out a bit, but I still think that was a valid roll. It was nearly landing on a 4 anyway, so I'm going to go with that. 268, that's where we're going now. We've not been there before. I'm hopeful of escape from this maze. 268, please. 268. Alright. Soon, this tunnel begins to widen out until our heroes find themselves in a large cavern. Thud. Thud. Boom! What? Tails is cut off before he can say any more. Boom! Thud. Their missiles hit the floor. Sonic sees the missiles impacting on the wall near where he had been standing a second ago. But where were they coming from? There it is, yells Tails. Sonic looks to where his friend is pointing. Over near the middle of the cave, a gigantic robot lumbers into view. It is the biggest Sonic's ever seen. It's like a massive ball, totally round. The missiles are flying thick and fast from it. What will Sonic and Tails do? Should we fight the Badnik robot? Use the energy gun? Try using some glue? Or try to roll the Badnik over? This is your first meaningful choice in a while. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, as this is going to be the most enjoyable choice in a while. So, here we go. We're polling it. We're polling it. So, what were our options? Fight, energy gun, glue, or rolling. Fight the ball. Use energy gun. Glue it. Or here you go, 2 whole minutes. Oh, that's what that was. Right. If you're in a polling mood, come on down. Get your poll on. You've got 2 minutes to choose our fate. Or at least contribute to the decision. So this is Oil Ocean's own music, but we didn't really get an option to go there, as it was combined with Aquatic Ruin. So that's sad. But at least we're getting a bit of the music. At least you're all busy voting on the poll, obviously, so you're not noticing me building my stream whilst live. Hello. Oh, Cliff. He was really nervous when we first got him. They were feral landfill cats, and he just hissed anytime we came near him, tried to scratch us. But I mean, he's a big softie, really. It was all for show, I think. He hardly ever hisses at us now. Look. Such a good boy. Come down. Come down. He also sniffs my face quite a lot. Hashtag sabotage. Hey, Amaros. Come on in. Are you saying the cat is going to sabotage, or are you sabotaging my vote? I hope you're not. Oh, hello, buddy. See, Amaros? Amaros is not a fan of cats, but this cat. Oh. Oh. Okay, I spoke too soon. I was going to try and knock things off the desk. Oh, right, what we got? We are gonna glue it. I'm very pleased with this choice, chat. Very pleased. This is what I wanted to do. What's the point in having glue if you don't randomly attempt to glue balls to the floor sometimes? Careful, you give yourself a paper cut. Okay, sabotage the vote, and you won. Huh, okay. Well, joke's on you, because I think it's a great decision. Kitty is helping. It may look that way, but he is stealing my bookmark, currently. He's cute though. I'm gonna let him be naughty. Everybody. Right. Okay. Try using some glue. I'm going to page 107 to see if our sticky mess will help anything. Sonic reaches for the tube of glue that the rats gave him. With a careful shot, he might be able to jam the Badnik's missile launchers. Sonic takes aim and squeezes the tube. The glue shoots through the air in a graceful arc. A direct hit. The glue seeps into the missile launchers, but it has no effect whatsoever. That's sad. All the glue has been used to delete it from Sonic's stuff, and now our friends will have to try something else. Damn it, Amaros! Okay. Right. Now we have the same choice again, but with only the other three options. I'm gonna need... oh. This was rectangular. It is no longer rectangular. I'm gonna play with this. Go this way. Use this. Yes, Amaros, I hope you're pleased with yourself. Although that is actually exactly what I would have done. So the options were fight the ball, energy gun, or roll. I'm I'm gonna give you only 1 minute now. Start the poll. Also, I probably should end quite soon. But I guess we'll see it through with this badnik and then look at where we are. We're out of the maze. And I feel like that is important for my mental health. I think, alright, so the energy gun, let me just remind myself. Energy gun. What does it say about the energy gun? Maybe we got it on the way somewhere. Huh, I thought it was at the beginning, but okay. I don't really remember much about the energy gun. Okay, well, we'll just have to guess what goes on. Energy gun or roll 'em? Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. I'm gonna go with rolling him. Go with rolling. Roll him, roll him, roll him. Right, try and roll him over. Turn to 53. I get executive decision in these cases. You are... well, you're a scamp, that's for sure. Right, here we go. Oh, he's back. Okay. 53. Although it appears terrifying, Badnik doesn't look all that stable. One well-timed push might just send it rolling over like a turtle. Patiently, our friends wait for the right moment and then charge the Badnik with all their strength. They hit the side of it at exactly the same time. Perfection! The robot wobbles, then tilts and with a mighty crash rolls over upside down. It goes, and then falls silent. Outstanding! Get a new pair of trainers for that one. I guess Zonik really loves trainers. Good for him, maybe. You weren't so bad. You weren't so bad yourself, old friend. Replies Zonik. Turn to 249. 2, 4, 9. Okay. You know you're bored. Right. No, that's the pen. I need that. With the Badnik dealt with, Sonic and Tails can have a good look around the cavern. Over on the far side is a solid steel door with a lever beside it. Apart from that, the cavern looks empty. Roll the die and add the result to Sonic's quick wits. If the score is 6 or more, turn to 132. If the score is less than 6, then turn to 74. Oh no, not the mic. Not the mic. Yeah, I might need you to go down there, bud. Right. Okay, so we are rolling the die against quick wits, which, as I'm sure you all remember from before, is 4. So, We need 2. 2 or more. So as long as it's not a 1, we've been through this before, and you have let me down so many times. So I'm going to get my lucky rolling surface out. Glyph. I need you to go down here, Bubba. There we go. Right, here we go. Rolling surface deployed. It is the lid of a shoebox. Sonic isn't the brightest. That is an understatement, I think. He's also not very tactful. Yeah. And he's not very polite. I don't really know what he's got going for him other than being smart. I mean, not smart, fast. Yeah, the opposite of smart. I see a cat standing up in there shortly. Yes, yeah, I have to make sure the lid goes back on. But, yeah. Here is my Sonic sock puppet, also. It's got spikes, and big eyes, and a beige little tummy. Basically exactly Sonic. And I expect to be sued any day now. Classy spikes, right? Beautiful. Right, okay. Not a 1. Anything else is fine. Here we go. Whew. Here's a 2. We just about survived. This die is clinging on to life. It knows the risks now. It'll be oven baked. What do you mean, damn? Amaros rooting against me. I'll kick you out. No. Just gotta be 1 less, and that'd be perfect. Well, lucky for you. I mean, unfortunately for you. Just because I root against you in your channel. I guess that's fair, really. Right, if the score is 6 or more, turn to 132. And it was. So, suck it. 1, 3, 2. Oh yeah, this is when they found the Mega Drive in the middle of the spinner in Casino, in the pinball machine in Casino Night Zone. 132 though, right. As Sonic shuffles his feet along the cavern floor, his right trainer scuffs against something hard. Looking down, he sees what looks like a lever half buried in the ground. The lever looks very similar to the one beside the door. Should Sonic pull the lever, turn to 81, or should he leave it alone? 294. This is where you get another chance to decide things. No, I won't. Well, I won't suck nothing. Just generally suck. Lever. Pull it or leave it, as is so often the choice in life. Here we go. We got a minute to decide what we do with this lever in the floor. So it's a lever in the floor that's like the lever next to the door. I can tell I'm getting tired now because I don't really remember this door lever malarkey. Right trainer scuffs against something hard. Lever half buried in the ground. I mean, it could be that the one by the door is a trick. A trap. Or it could be that if you've buried a lever in the ground, it's going to be a trapdoor, maybe. Oh, bye Kay, have a good one. Take care, and hope you get your stuff done. If you were supposed to pull it, it'd be called a puller, not a lever. Oh yeah. You have to leave it because it's a lever. Good point. James Smart. But we're pulling it. Despite its name, we're going to pull it. We care not for conventions. We're pulling it. We're going to 81. Okay. Sonic crouches down and pulls the lever. It's a bit stiff, but eventually it moves. He waits for a second or two, but nothing happens. It looks like the only way out of this cave is to try and open the steel door. Suspicious. Sonic and Tails look at the lever by the side of the door. After you, says Sonic, gesturing for Tails to try the lever. No, after you, replies Tails. No, really, says Sonic. No, you try it, Sonic. I insist, smiles Tails, bowing gracefully to his friend. Gingerly, Sonic reaches out and pulls the lever. The door slides open with a faint whooshing sound. There you are, nothing to it, says Sonic. Turn to 256. Well, maybe we deactivated something that would have screwed us over had we not pulled that lever. Turn to 256. 256. Maybe this is a good place to stop it because we're about to go through a door into some sort of unknown. Yes, I think this is a good place to stop it. From a quick scan through the next page. So, I'm going to note down the page, which is 256. Met door 256. Oh yeah, got to get rid of our glue as well. Good. Right, 256 it is, and that will be it for today.